The unexamined life is not worth living. This simple yet profound statement serves as a reminder that true fulfillment in life comes not from material possessions or societal achievements, but from deep personal introspection. We often fill our days with tasks and obligations, racing from one milestone to the next, believing that success will bring us happiness. But without pausing to examine our lives, to question our motivations, and to understand our true desires, we are merely drifting through existence, missing the deeper meaning that life has to offer. I know that I am intelligent because I know that I know nothing. This statement is not a declaration of ignorance, but a celebration of humility. To truly grow in wisdom, we must first acknowledge the vastness of what we do not know. It is only by admitting our limitations that we open ourselves up to learning, growth, and the pursuit of knowledge. True intelligence is not about having all the answers, but about being willing to ask the right questions. Beware the barrenness of a busy life. In our modern world, we often equate business with productivity, believing that the more we do, the more successful we will become. But business without purpose is hollow. It drains us of energy and leaves us feeling unfulfilled. We must learn to distinguish between what is urgent and what is truly important. By prioritizing our time and focusing on what truly matters, we can lead a life that is rich with meaning and purpose. To find yourself, think for yourself. In a world full of noise, it is easy to lose sight of our own thoughts and beliefs. We are constantly bombarded with opinions, advice, and expectations from others. But true wisdom comes from within. We must learn to trust our inner voice, to think critically, and to form our own opinions. Only then can we discover who we truly are and what we truly want from life. There is only one good, knowledge, and one evil, ignorance. The pursuit of knowledge is the highest calling of humanity. It leads us to a deeper understanding of ourselves, others, and the world around us. Ignorance, on the other hand, breeds fear, prejudice, and suffering. By seeking knowledge, we can overcome our fears, broaden our perspectives, and live a life of purpose and meaning. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. This realization is not a cause for despair, but a starting point for a lifelong journey of learning. It is only by embracing our own ignorance that we can begin to seek the truth. We must remain curious, question everything, and never stop learning. He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. Contentment is not found in external possessions or achievements, but in a deep appreciation for what we already have. We live in a society that constantly pushes us to want more, to achieve more, to be more. But true happiness comes from within. It comes from recognizing the blessings in our lives, from finding joy in the present moment, and from being grateful for what we have. An unexamined life may lead to success, but it will never lead to fulfillment. To live fully, we must be willing to look within, to question, to learn, and to grow. This is the path to true wisdom and it is a journey that never ends. Every day is an opportunity to reflect on our lives, to reassess our goals, and to realign our actions with our values. In doing so, we can live a life of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. This is a call to humility, a reminder that no matter how much we learn, there is always more to discover. The pursuit of knowledge is endless, and it is in this pursuit that we find true wisdom. We must remain open-minded, always willing to learn, and never become complacent in our understanding. Know thyself. This ancient wisdom is perhaps the most important lesson of all. To truly live a fulfilling life, we must first understand ourselves, our strengths, our weaknesses, our desires, and our fears. Self-knowledge is the foundation of wisdom, and it is only through self-examination that we can achieve true happiness. The only good is knowledge, and the only evil is ignorance. In our pursuit of a meaningful life, we must prioritize the acquisition of knowledge. We must seek to understand the world around us, to learn from others, and to grow in wisdom. Ignorance is the root of all evil. It leads to fear, prejudice, and suffering. But through knowledge, we can overcome these challenges and live a life of purpose and fulfillment. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. This is a powerful reminder that we are in control of our own happiness. It is not something that can be given to us by others, nor is it something that can be achieved through external means. True happiness comes from within, from the choices we make and the actions we take. We must take responsibility for our own happiness and strive to live a life that is true to ourselves.